Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Almost the Weekend. Today is December 8th, 2023, and this is your Friday planning video. We're at the end of another busy week in the market, so please check back on Monday for the Monday market update. Today, in keeping with the season and what we've discussed here in the past weeks, I want to keep planning for the last minute to-do list, and also when you're comfortable that you're all set for 2023, let's talk about 2024. So let's talk about some items to consider action on, and the sooner the better. I've spoken to you about tax loss selling. That actually can be done until all the way till the end of the year, till December 29th this year. Usually it's the 31st, but that's a Sunday this year, so selling can be done until the end of the year, so Friday, December 29th. There are a few items that I've discussed with you a lot again this week. They may take an extra few days to get done, so please work on these now. As always, before I get going, I don't give personal tax advice. This is the role of your tax advisor, so please connect the two of us together on this. We will be stronger as a team working for you than divided. Let's talk annual giving. This is not only the charitable giving, I'll talk about that in a moment. This is the annual gift exclusion of $17,000. That's this year. One good definition is this allows individuals to give $17,000 to any one person without affecting their lifetime exclusion. The lifetime exclusion is something beyond the scope of this video today, but the annual gift of up to $17,000, this allows a married couple to give $34,000 to any one person without affecting long-term future gifting for tax purposes. Commonly, this is used for gifting to children and grandchildren. If you want to use this for education, it can actually even be better. The IRS allows a 5-year lump sum to a 529 college savings plan. That's $85,000 per person. Why do this? This can be a good plan if you're looking to move the money out of your estate and would rather the growth of that $85,000 be tax-free in the 529 plan versus possibly taxable in your estate. Remember, the tax-free distributions of that 529 plan come with major restrictions. They must be used for qualified education expenses. Please note that this is a very clear restriction and it must be reviewed before you make that contribution and certainly before you make the withdrawals. After this giving, consider the charitable gifting. This is huge. I've had many conversations, even just this week, about this. If charitable gifting is in your plans, please talk to me about this. Whereas it can be explained that there are many ways to give so that you benefit your tax position and your estate, this is complex. 2 items, and please address these sooner rather than later. First, donor advised fund. I speak about these a lot, but still they get forgotten. They can solve for many issues. All of this depends on your financial plan, your financial position, and your asset location. Please talk to your tax advisor and let's review some options. They can solve for a number of challenges. If you have highly appreciated stock, if your annual giving does not exceed the standard deduction, and many others. But we're not trying to build solutions that don't have problems. So this is not for everyone, and even the solutions have restrictions, so please allow your tax advisor and myself to work with you on this. Also for gifting, qualified charitable distribution. This is the allowance to give up to $100,000 to charity from your IRA after you are age 70 and a half. This is a weird time frame here now because the RMD age is up to 73, but the qualified charitable distribution age is still at 70 and a half. So this is no longer just a plan for RMD, though it does address that issue post 73. This is also being used to lower your overall value of your IRA for estate planning purposes. I've talked a lot about that, and we'll do more about that in the coming year. One last year-end item, and this is more of a practical plan. Many of us use this time of year to gather with our family as Hanukkah just started and Christmas and New Year's are on the way. If you're gathering with family, this is a good time to talk estate plans. I know, riveting. I can provide you some frameworks if you like for family conversations, but it may be a good time to be sure everyone knows what the plans are and has some understanding of them. It may also be a time where you can hear about major changes in family finances that will affect this plan. You can use the get together for that also. As we wind down 2023, it is time to think about next year. I heard a great line recently, you get what you plan for. And as Winston Churchill says, he who plans to fail is failing to plan. Let's try that again. He who fails to plan is planning to fail. Just last night, I was accused of being less than spontaneous, and I guess I'm guilty as charged. But as for your 2024 financial plan, maybe this is another item for your family to get together, for your family get-togethers, or even just some of your downtime. Let's get a start on next year, and let's talk about what we can control, and let's get a plan in place for that. That's all for today. Again, a lot to digest. Please keep in touch as the to-do list is a long one. We'll keep talking about planning for the next milestones. For now, stay safe, stay in touch, and have a great weekend.